Hello. So for today's lesson, before we start the new lesson, I'd like to discuss to you about your midterm, about your mid examination. Here I have already opened the questions. It is on page number 31st. Okay, page number 31st. So here, the answer for number one is the town council is not sure why have the land developers changed their plans. This one is incorrect. Okay, this one is incorrect. Why it is incorrect? Because here here we have it shouldn't be that. Okay, so it should be the town council is not sure why the land developers have changed their plans. Okay, because this one is not a question. Unless this one is a question, if this one is a question, then you may have this. So this is incorrect. Yeah. And for number two, never in the world I believe. Okay, never in the world I believe that this would happen. Never in the world I believe that this would happen. Okay, this is also incorrect. Why is it incorrect? Never in the world believe I that this would happen. Never in the world I believe that this would happen. This goes to this one. Goes to the negative. How to say negative? Inverted, yeah. Inverted the subject and verb with negatives. This one. So it should be like this, okay? Hardly ever does he take time off like that. So never in the world also the negative expression. So we change that into this one. Never in the world did I believe that this would happen. Okay. Never in the world did I believe that this would happen. Okay. So that's the correct one. Okay. Yang benarnya. So number two is incorrect. It should be never in the world should be put did, yeah. Did I believe that this would happen? That's it. Next, number three, the day might have been a little more enjoyable had the sun been out a little more. So this one we have two clauses. This is the day might have been a little more enjoyable had the sun been out a little more. The day might have been a little more enjoyable had the sun been out a little more. The answer is correct, yeah. The answer is correct. Okay. So in the general form, we might add if. Okay. The day might have been a little more enjoyable if the sun, okay, if the sun had been out a little more. But this is we use inverted subject, so we don't put if instead of had here. Okay, so number three is correct. And then number four, only once did the judge take the defense lawyer's suggestion. Only once. This is also the same as number 2, never in the word, okay? The negative expression, so negative preposition, something like that. Only once did the judge, this is already correct, yeah? This is already correct. Okay? Number 5, down the hall to the left, the offices are that need to be painted. I think everyone agree with me that this is incorrect. Okay, this one is not correct. Okay, down the hall to the left, down the hall to the left. Okay, this one is the down the hall to the left. It's the preposition or the verb of place here. Down the hall to the left, the offices are that need to be painted. Down the hall to the left are the offices that need to be painted. Okay, so this shouldn't be here. Okay, it shouldn't be there. Okay, it shouldn't be there. And then number six, did the scientist explain what he put in the beaker? Of course, this is correct. Yeah. Hardly ever, number 7, hardly ever it snows in this section of the country. Hardly ever does it. Okay, hardly ever. This is also the negative expression. Hardly ever does it snow in this section of the country. Okay, so it should be does it. Hardly ever we should add does. Okay, good. Number 8. Elias scored more points in yesterday's basketball final than had any other player in history. And this one is Elias scored more points in yesterday's basketball final than had any other player in history. Than any other player had in history. So both are correct, yeah. This one is correct. Even though if you put the had after the any other player in history, any other player had in history, it's also correct. Okay, so nothing's wrong there. Number 9, in the state of California, earthquakes occur regularly. In the state of California, earthquakes occur regularly. This is correct. In the state of California, earthquakes occur regularly. In the state of California, earthquakes occur regularly in the state of California. Same, yeah. Okay. And then number 10, he should ever call again. Please tell him that I'm not at home. This one is incorrect. He should ever call again. Please tell him that I'm not at home. This one is the type of conditional. Yeah? This one is the type of conditional. He should ever call again. Please tell him that I am not at home. If we put the if, like in the normal conditional, please tell him that I'm not at home if he should ever call again. So when we invert the if, then we should put the should, yeah, we should put the should in front of he. Should he ever call again, please tell him that I'm not at home. Okay, so number 10 is incorrect. Okay. So we should put the should here, yeah. This one is should. That's it. And while you put the should there, then this one should be deleted. That's it. And we jump to the TOEFL exercise. TOEFL exercise. Choose the letter of the word or group of words that best completes the sentence. Number 1. Rarely blank 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 located near city lights or at lower elevations. Rarely, this is includes in the negative expression, negative preposition. So after the preposition, after the adverb there rarely, we should put the be, okay, the be first. So we can get some options out of these choices, like the A and the C is out of option, so what's left are B and D. Okay, rarely are located, it's impossible. We need subjects there. Rarely are observatories located near city lights or at lower elevations. Okay, so the answer is D. Okay, and then number two, there are geographic, economic, and cultural reasons why blah around the world. There are geographic, economic, and cultural reasons why blah around the world. Why? So we should remove the verb or helping verb after the why. Okay, so we have A, B, C, D here. We we can put B and C out of the option. So what's left is A and D. Of course, D is out of option too. So the answer left is A, and the best answer is A. Okay, there are geographic, economic, and cultural reasons why diets differ around the world. Why is as the conjunction here, so we don't need verb after conjunction, but we need subject. Okay. Number three, were millions of dollars each year replenishing eroding beaches, the coastline would be changing even more rapidly. The coastline would be changing even more rapidly. Okay, so this is the form of conditional. Okay, this is the form of conditional. So this is the first clause, and this one is the other one. So what we need here, since we invert the if, then we must put were in front of the sentence, in front of the clause were, that, and after were we should put subject. After were we should put subject, a subject. So we need a subject there. So we should put D out of the option. So we have A, B, and C left. Okay. Were the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers not spending millions? Engineers not spend, does not spend. Okay, let's see. It is were. If it is were, then we need the clause in the form of past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. So were plus verb 1 plus ing. Okay. Were plus verb 1 plus ing. Also, what's left is A. Yeah? What's left is A. So the best answer is A. Were the US Army Corps of Engineers not spending millions of dollars each year replenishing eroding beaches, the coastline would be changing even more rapidly. That's it. Number four, nowhere, blah blah blah. Nowhere. Nowhere is also another negative expressions. Nowhere. So after nowhere, we need to be. Yeah. After nowhere, we need to be. Then the answer is already there. C. Yeah. Nowhere are retail trade figures more skewed than in the auto industry. So that's simple, yeah. So simple. As long as you know the form, as long as you know the structure, as long as you know how to invert the subjects and the kind of inverted subjects structure, these exercises are nothing. We move to the next page here. The next number is number 5. New York City Central Park is nearly twice as large, blah blah blah, second smallest country, Monaco. The answer is obviously A. Yeah? The answer is obviously A. Okay, it should be S. As large as big as thin as handsome as. Okay. And then number 6, potassium has a valence of positive 1 because it usually loses 1 electron when blah, blah, with other elements. When blah, 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 with other elements. So which one should we put there? Potassium has a valence of positive 1 because it usually loses 1 electron when blah 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 with other elements. And the answer, of course, B, when it combines with other elements. After when there is not doesn't act as a question like the WH question, no, but it acts as conjunction. So after the conjunction, we need a subject when it combines with other elements. And then number 7, the economic background of labor legislation will not be mentioned in this course. The economic background of labor legislation will not be mentioned in this course, nor will trade unionism. Nor will trade unionism. Okay, nor will trade unionism. That's the answer, yeah. Nor trade will. Okay, nor will trade unionism. The answer is C. Okay. Number 8. Blank 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 test positive for antibiotics when tanker trucks arrive at a milk processing plant. According to federal law, the entire truck load must be discarded. According to federal law, the entire truck load must be discarded. Okay, so this is in form of another what to say, I often forgot it, conditional. Yeah, this is another conditional. So since we do the inverting, so we need to remove the if. Okay, so we can lose B and C and we have A and D left. Of course, when you remove if and invert it, we should invert it with should. Should make test positive for antibiotics when tanker trucks arrive at the processing plant. According to federal law, the entire truckload must be discarded. So the answer is A. Okay, number 9, located behind blah blah blah, the two lacrimal glands. Located behind blah blah blah, the two lacrimal glands. Okay, it should be, the answer should be C. Located behind each eyelid are the two lacrimal glands. Each eyelid are the two lacrimal glands. Now let's see which is the subject. Okay, sekarang kita lihat, we see which is the subject. Is it the eyelid or the two lacrimal glands? Of course, the subject is the two lacrimal glands. That is why the answer is C. Each eyelid or located behind each eyelid. Located behind each eyelid, it is adverb of place or preposition of place. Located behind each eyelid are the two lacrimal glands. So the two lacrimal glands is the subject. If we put without inverting the subject, without the inverted, the two lacrimal glands are located behind each eyelid. So the answer is C. Yeah. And then number 10, this is the last. Only for a short period of time, blank, 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 run at top speed. Only for a short period of time. Only for a short period of time. Only for a short period of time. This is the negative expression, the negative preposition, yeah. Only for a short period of time, so we should put be or to be there. So we can remove A and C. Okay. And also it's impossible to put D. Yeah. We don't have subject if we put D. So the answer left is B. Only for a short period of time do cheetahs run at top speed. Cheetahs run at top speed only for a short period of time. That's without the inverting. Okay, so that's it. That's for the task. That's for your mid examination. That's the answer, and I think you can guess what do you get in your mid examination. Okay, if you have any questions or comments based on what I just what I just explained to you, you may contact me personally by WhatsApp. Okay, I will be more than happy to answer all of your questions, all of your comments. Okay, that's it. um I'm purposely only to answer, only to talk about our past mid examination on this meeting, but let's see if I can add more to page number 34. Here we have the written expression questions, but this is only explanation. We don't have exercises here for the written expression questions, but at the end of the lesson there will be questions. There will be something like exercises. So this is for next meeting. Okay, that's all for this meeting, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Stay healthy, stay blessed.